Loyalty is royalty, y'all petty peasants. Learn from my mistakes, every single lesson. Never indecisive, never second guessing. If it's a no-brainer, go without question. Windows of heaven pouring out a blessing. The devil is a liar, no, we always testing. Think they bodybuilders, how they always flexing.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. What I gotta do to get it through to you? Shoulda, woulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. What I gotta do to get it through to you? Shoulda, woulda, coulda. What I gotta do to get it through to you? Shoulda, woulda, coulda. What I gotta do to get it through to you? Try to tell you, try to warn you. Try to put you on game, but you wanna do your own thing. From the village to the corner, same issue, different toilet. Only difference, hear the ancestors calling. And the churches ain't got gargoyles. And the blood more royal, and the hair more coil. Dying eyes have seen the glory in the motherland. Most women not spoiled. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. What I gotta do to get it through to you? Shoulda, woulda, coulda. What I gotta do to get it through to you? Shoulda, woulda, coulda. What I gotta do to get it through to you? Shoulda. Coulda came through, but you didn't. Shoulda, woulda. Coulda came to the mother. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. What I gotta do to get it through to you? The speed is fire, fire. Call the fire, fire. My guy with a wire, this a lot of firepower. Earn my stripes, I'm a liger. That's a lion and a tiger. I was offered the apple, but I ain't eat, I just turned to the cider. Disciple of ganja, Papa Kwaku in Shadaba. Sabi and Rasta fleeing to Ghana, then Adisa Abba. Anything to do to get away from the beast of Babylon. You could tag along with the Pan-African ambassador.
Okay, so that is it. And you first listen to Stage That Place and all. Stage That Place, and then you listen to Sanctified, which is on the new album, In Pen Guardian Volume 12. Right? Yes, Windows of Heaven. Okay, so Goldie Gaddafi is here. Goldie.
Good morning, good morning.
It's the same.
Maybe I'll go cold now on sweat.
That's all right. You can go further.
We can. Yeah.
Okay, this is Goldie Gaddafi. I know that you've been listening to his songs on the show. So we have you now. This is the second time.
Correct.
Yeah. So after the first, what have you been up to?
It's been about over a year. Still building, still recording new music, still traveling. Getting ready to travel again. But right now I'm just preparing for the next performance as well.
Okay.
Which is coming up very soon.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So since you came back to Ghana, have you gone back to the States?
No. Since my last interview for here, no.
Wow.
Dobby.
I like it that you're trying to speak Fonty, but it's like you need to learn more. It's like the words, but putting it in a sentence, you can't do much of that.
Mati.
Mr. Mati. This could be someone's first time listening to you, so I wanted to tell us something brief about Goldie Gaddafi.
Yes, Goldie Gaddafi is a Pan-Africanist. Goldie Gaddafi was inspired by Gaddafi. That's where the name came from as an artist. And right now I'm on my 12th installment project that I released of the Ink Pen Guardian series. I first started releasing them in 2011. I believe so. Volume 1 came out in 2011. And so now it's volume 12. So right now it's the same wave. Pretty much what you call it, a sequel to the last interview of what's been going on. But now every 2 years is something called Panafest, which is the Pan-African Festival. So that's the next thing that's coming soon.
We will get to that later. But now let's talk about your album, Ink Pen Guardian Volume 12, Windows of Heaven.
Yes.
There is one way of you naming your albums. It's like series, a movie, part 1, 2, 3, 4, I remember when you came here, it was volume 11.
Yes, it was. That's
and
right.
now you have the 12.
Yes.
So it means the next will be 13. Why do you choose to name your albums that way?
Well, It's all been since the Ink Pen Guardian first started. I like to do like double entendres. Okay. I like to have double titles, and sometimes some of the songs that I write can be in a novel form, but is written in poetry. You know, rhythm and poetry, rap. So since the Ink Pen Guardian series started, my mother told me that she really loved that title and she liked that theme. So I stayed within the confines of that theme because everything is written down already. So it's the Ink Pen Guardian. Okay. But it might not be a volume 13. I never know how it's going to come. This volume 12 just came out of nowhere.
And why did you choose to use Windows of Heaven on the album? Yes. You know, to have a part in the naming of the album. Why did you choose Windows of Heaven?
Well, on the album is always a song that the album matches the title. It's always a song title that goes along with the theme of the album. I try to do it like a project. You know what I'm saying? So I try to make it all make sense and all make it come together like a puzzle. So the album is called Windows Heaven, but there's a song on the album
bearing that name.
Bearing that name.
Yeah.
And it came about just from, you know, studying the scripture, and then new ideas just coming, like blessings pouring out from the windows of heaven, and that song just manifested.
Okay, I get it. Like your blessings were pouring in.
Yes.
On you, from windows of heaven.
You know, sometimes blessings is not always physical things.
Yeah, sure.
Sometimes it could just be revelations, and during that time I was having a lot of revelations, so that's where it came from. The revelations was coming in through dreams. I was having dreams, and then it was playing out in reality. Okay. So, and that's where that came from.
Okay. That is a good one. Should I could have.
Oh yeah. That's
you know that I can go without playing that song. You know, when I'm interviewing you, because
that's gonna be
kind of, you know. Yeah. Sometimes I try it in my room. You know, doing it severally. Yeah. So let's listen to Windows of Heaven. Windows of Heaven first, and then we talk in depth about the album. So this is Windows of Heaven from Goldie Gaddafi on the Ink Pen Guardian Volume 12 Windows of Heaven album.
Open thine eyes that I may see, out thy law behold things, deal bountifully with thy servant please. Blessed is he that keeps thy testimonies, merciful to thee that flee from iniquities, having respect for thy precepts diligently. I will keep thy statutes, forsake me not utterly. I beseech thee, O Lord, send down prosperity. 93.3. Windows of heaven, windows of heaven, outpouring blessings, outpouring blessings. Give us direction, give us direction. We need your protection. God is the Lord, which have showed the delight.
Okay, so that is Windows of Heaven. Goldie.
Yes.
You were talking about direction, protection, you know, all that. In the song. Yes,
I was.
It's like a prayer.
Yes, it is. It's true. You know, when anytime you're talking to God, it's a prayer.
Okay.
And, you know, and from reading the scripture and from experiences, combining it all together in music, that beat is actually, that instrumental is actually that would be afro-pop. It was a what's the brother name from Nigeria, the big superstar? It was a type beat under his name. What's his name? Burna Boy. That's a Burna Boy type of beat.
Okay.
So I do hip hop and rap, but as we talked about last time, fusing into other genres since I'm on the continent, the motherland. So I was leaning more into the afro-pop genre when I did that song.
Okay. Yeah. And you produced the song yourself?
The writing, I wrote the song.
Okay.
But as far as the production of the instrumental, the beat, no.
Okay.
One of my brothers did that.
I mean, you recorded yourself.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I recorded that, yes.
Okay. And a couple of songs on the album. First of all, there are seven songs.
Correct.
7 tracks on the album. And it's like some of the songs, like 4 or so, you recorded at 420 studio.
Not some of them, all of them.
All of them?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my engineer.
Okay.
That's my guy. Fonty.
Is that how you call him?
No.
Okay.
But I'm saying he's from here.
Okay.
He's from the central region.
Okay. So you recorded all the tracks on this album at his studio.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So now that the album is out, we have the audio. You have it on YouTube, on other platforms.
Now.
Do you have videos?
For this project, no. I'm gonna start doing that in the production videos for this project. I'm still actually doing videos for the last project because it don't really be a year spaced out before I drop. I just drop whenever the inspiration comes.
Okay.
Usually it's been since COVID. I was dropping 2 albums a year since 2020.
Okay.
So from volume 7 all the way up to volume 12, these all dropped from 2020 to 2023.
Okay.
But this project is only on YouTube right now. It's not accessible on all streaming platforms.
Only on YouTube.
Yeah, only on YouTube. The volume 11, which we last did about, that's on all streaming platforms. So I'm still have some clearing issues for certain songs to on the business side of things before it to be pushed to all venues.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you feature anyone on any of the songs?
I only featured one brother from the States. Brother is on a song called I think it's the last song. It's called Red Flag.
Okay.
It's a double title. It's Red Flag, or what's the other one? That's Red Flag. That's a Red Flag.
Red Flag.
Yeah, but it's something else. Oh, it's Thirst Trap. Red Flag, Thirst Trap.
Okay.
So that song,
you like to double titles, I don't know.
I couldn't pick one, but it's Red Flag. People more familiar with that. But it's a Thirst Trap too. What I'm talking about. That's being done.
Okay.
You know what Thirst Trap is?
No.
A thirst trap is like, what I'm saying, somebody doing something. Mostly females do it, but some men do it too. It's like when you're just trying to get attention. You know what I mean? Like you're so thirsty, you said something that would trap somebody to get to you. Like, I'm trying to be nice with it, explaining it without, what I mean? But you feel me though?
I get it. And if you decide to shoot a video for any of the songs, what are some of the places, especially in Cape Coast, that you like to capture in your video?
Well, it depends on what the song is talking about.
Okay.
I would like some of
Do you have any target?
I was about to say
places that you've targeted.
Yes, actually, that I have recorded at in Cape already. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I recorded at Elmina, Cape Castle.
Okay.
The song entitled "Glory" is a song called "Glory."
Okay.
Glory.
Okay. Okay. So one other song on the album that really got my attention was Mansa Musa.
Wow.
Yes.
Some of my favorites.
Really?
Yeah.
One of, not your favorite on the album.
Is
one of.
One of. Yeah.
Meaning you have favorites.
Yes.
So what are they?
Okay. I don't even remember all my stuff. I'll be trying to remember the scripture, but that's more important, right?
Not like all your songs, just on this album.
Yeah. So
the seven tracks.
Okay, 7 tracks. You gotta help me. What's the name of the tracks? Help me out with my tracks.
7 tracks. You have Mansa Musa on
that's
it.
One of them.
Dropping Jewels. You have Sanctified. You have Red Flag. You have Flying Roll.
Okay, so Okay, so Mansa Musa is one. I think Windows of Heaven is another one.
Okay.
And Red Flag is another one.
Okay.
Those 3.
Okay.
So if I do a video,
for me, if I should pick 3, I'll maybe I'll drop the red flag and drop in jewels. I'll drop in the jewels and take out the red flag.
That's love anyway.
yeah, sure. And now let's get to after this album, you have another a new one that I don't know if you already released it. Toxic Masculinity.
Oh yes, no, that was just a single for maybe the next project coming out.
Okay.
I have about 24 songs that's written that's not recorded.
Okay.
So I'm just picking from.
So that's gonna be on another album.
Yes.
Okay. So I want us to drop, and have a feel a bit about Mansa Musa, because that is a huge name.
Yes.
Yeah, huge name. So we can go without playing.
Cape 93.3.
Yeah, 420 on the beat, man.
Stay tuned while I unroll the scroll of great civilizations of antiquity. Artifacts in my bars of rap spilling history. Crystal clean, my past is a mystery. I'm televised like revolutions, while they telling lies like deadly rumors. America's worst nightmare is not Freddy Krueger, but when we wake up and channel the ancestors of wealthy rulers, dreaming lucid, manifest through music, grand poobah, maneuver like Mansa Musa, while they got my nephews on top of it, Sundiata. They took from Egyptian Ptah statue, gave you an Oscar with the same posture. That's preposterous, out of pocket like Donovan. Make it rain so hard, might mess up the economy. Same place they hate, same place they honoring.
Okay, so that is Mansa Musa.
New limits, Royal Lieutenant, left you with.
Why decide to do a song about Mansa Musa and make it even better title?
Okay, so it's a nice little story for that. And so here you go, real fast in a nutshell.
Okay.
When I grabbed that beat, that was one of the beats that was, I'm waiting for it to, just smoothing out, the wrinkles or whatever. But that's a Biggie Smalls beat, the original beat, but it was flipped. 420 flipped it.
Oh, okay.
My brother, he flipped it. He made a difference, so it's not the same beat anymore. But it's from Hypnotized Biggie Smalls. That's his beat. Brooklyn-born USA rapper, but he looked like he could be a Fonty chief or a Asante chief.
Okay.
For that matter. But anyway, so when I flipped the beat, when he flipped the beat 420 and gave it back to me, this is what came to mind. I didn't want to just rap about anything. I wanted something. I wanted to educate. I wanted to deal with Pan-Africanism. I wanted to deal with post-colonial African greatness in the Americas.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because he traveled. So he traveled from Africa to America in search of his brother Boubacar long before the slave trade, the West African slave trade. So, and knowing how great he was and how he shaped Africa through the economies that he traveled through, I said, you know what, I'm gonna do something with him. I'm gonna do something concerning him.
Okay.
It just came about from what I knew, the prior knowledge, and I put it together. And then I seen that, Shatawali had a song also called Mansa Musa on his album called Mali. And Mansa Musa was the a king in Mali of the Malian Empire.
Okay.
So it just all was just coming together. The ancestors was in the works.
Okay. And I hope you're gonna do a song for Gaddafi, Muammar Gaddafi too. Because you're bearing his name and.
Well, actually, I did do a song. That's on volume 6.
Okay.
It's a song called Goldie Gaddafi.
No,
Goldie Gaddafi, like Muammar Gaddafi.
Okay. You
holding the Draco while rolling the broccoli.
So you're just kind of drawing a link between Goldie Gaddafi and Muammar Gaddafi.
Yes, that's
okay.
That's
I thought it was a song about Gaddafi telling us about what he did.
No, actually it is. The song is called Prominent. When you listen to the actual verses, I'm rapping about different experience, the Lockerbie situation that happened. I'm rapping from a perspective of the mind of Goldie Gaddafi. I mean, of Gaddafi, but with Goldie fused with it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm rapping like I'm him. But I'm rapping about him.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. It's because I haven't heard that song. Yeah. So
I'm gonna get you with
it. Okay. So I'm hoping to get that. And then, would you like to give us some, spitting, something, some freestyle.
Sure, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so
what you
here
got?
we go.
What you got for me? You got something?
Yeah.
Something
I got
for me?
something for you.
Okay.
I got news for you.
Yo, Cape 93 FM, what up? Yeah. Foundation of the lost and found nation. Only thing worse than the snitch is a traitor. Peep the future like the three-eyed raven. Watch for the fake alien invasion. The second coming stage with hologram lasers. Teflon Scully hat for the skull cap when hollows blazing. In terms layman, Jehovah my witness. He knew the sentence before the arraignment. No containment for the detainment. So the only other option is restraintment. Can't call the cop statements to Jason the Sigmund Freud and Karl Marx when wages get warped. Prepare for cannibals at the round table with corpse. It ain't a game when humans is hunted like animals for sport. Hand me the Taurus, I'm Hannibal Barker, the Hannibal Lecter. Putting out the Roman torch, flew past in a Porsche. They thought it was a unicorn, on my high horse of course. Since the baby was bought by the stork, young boy been playing with toys. From men to boys, rap W.E.B. the boys. Spit out the aim and black archangels rejoice. Third eye open, awoken, chosen but not by choice. DNA imploded. God body encoded in the gene pool, not tooting my own horn. Decolonized from the oppressor without brute force. T30 spirits in my appearance. When I speak with Kwame and Kumba voice. I can go.
So that's Goldie Gaddafi. I should have just continued, but
it's gonna get deep. It's about to get real deep. I don't want nobody get in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so are you thinking of featuring some artists here in Cape Coast, or you haven't come across any artists that you think you can feature on your shows, do some collaborations?
I didn't. Yes, of course. Yes. As I told you, Panafest is starting up July 19th. Through like August 2nd to 23rd, different performances at Dissidel. So it's going to be a lot of different artists that's coming in that I'm definitely going to be linking with. My brother here, Brother George, he got connects. Brother 420, he got connects. So it's some things that's in the works.
During this year's Panafest,
yes,
the event for artists to perform, you're going to be paying attention to some of the arts and know who you're going to feature or collaborate with. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, madam.
Okay.
Yes.
And then I'll come and perform. Maybe you can choose me. Put me on one track.
If you serious,
even if I can rap, I can maybe you give me some chorus, to sing. If I can fit in the rap,
You got so much flavor. That would be mission possible.
Okay, and now let's talk about the event, that is coming up. You're going to be performing, and that's going to be your first? No, I don't think so. Performance in Ghana. Would it be your first?
Actually, Panafest is every 2 years. It's been going on for 30 years. So I first performed it's 2023. That was 2021 because it's every 2 years.
Okay. Yes. So let's say the edition before this one you performed, and this one too you are billed to perform.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Absolutely. So when would that be? Because Panafest starts from 24th, right, of this month.
My brother gonna come in and he's gonna give it to you. Shout out to Rabbi
please,
Coleman.
your name.
My name is George Kwabna Edda.
George Kwabna Edda.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm responsible for programs.
Okay.
Program director.
Okay. So the starting is on.
It starts on the 19th
of this month. Okay. I saw was it a flyer? It was 24th. I don't know. It's even earlier than that. Okay.
So from the 19th to the 23rd is a trip to the north.
Okay.
We're going through the slave route. So a lot of people don't know that slavery on the continent passed through the north of Ghana. And that's where you have the slave markets. In fact, the biggest slave markets on the continent is right in the north. So we're going to go through Salaga. Salaga. From Salaga, we'll come back to Kumasi, and then from Kumasi back to Accra. So that's from the 19th to the 23rd. Then on the 24th, we're going to be paying our respects and tribute to the ancestors. So you're talking about Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, you're talking about W.B. Du Bois, and the rest of them will be putting wreaths on their stones right there in Accra. Then in the evening is what we call the Creative Explosion, more like a variety show that will be headlined by our own Grammy nominee Rocky Dawoni. Will be headlining that concert with a few other artists.
So that is the day that artists will be performing.
No, that's in Accra. That's
okay.
So from I'm just giving you the breakdown. So
because of time we can't go through all of that. So
in Cape Coast, it starts on the 25th. To the 2nd, and so every evening from the 25th. There is a performance. So on the 25th is a variety night. Where you have artists performing. On the 26th, you have artists performing. On the 27th, you have artists performing.
So when is Goldie built?
Goldie is going to do both the 25th and the Friday, which is an international concert here in Ghana. Goldie will be on both. And quickly, let me just add that this year is the 700th year of the trip of Mansa Musa, and Panafest is honoring Mansa Musa as well. So he's gonna perform Mansa Musa.
He must.
There's no two ways.
It's a must. I love that.
And a lot of people need to understand that Mansa Musa traveled out of this continent, out of West Africa, to the rest of the world, and toppled what you would call today every country that he went into. He toppled their financial stock market from Africa. Travel with gold, and so Mansa Musa is considered the richest man in history. And this man comes out of West Africa, from Mali. So,
but we don't talk much about him.
We don't talk much about our own heroes, and that's why Panafest, which is the Pan-African Festival of Arts and Culture, is there to be able to sing this song of our unsung heroes that led Africa into the limelight. And that's why the festival is there.
Thank you. Can I back to Goldie? So you're gonna be performing on the 25th also on Friday.
Yes.
And that'll be in Cape Coast, right?
Yes.
So why would you be? There are people listening to you. They would like to see you.
Addisadel. Is that
Addisadel? So that is where the performance will go on.
Yes.
So we have a few minutes, to wrap up. Now let's get to your latest. Toxic what? Toxic what?
Oh, toxic masculinity.
Okay.
Can I explain it? You gonna let me?
Yes. I know that if you want to explain it, you're gonna go a bit deep, but something in a nutshell. What are you trying to say?
Toxic masculinity is a picture showing Adam and Eve, how the serpent came with and she persuaded her husband, the man. Masculine, that toxic masculinity. I'm saying both words mixed, right? Is when sometimes a female tries to trade places with a male. And when you're dealing with relationship wise, maybe at the head of man, what the scripture says is Christ. At the head of Christ is God, and at the head of woman is man. So it was going along in that concept of some relationship experiences that people have experienced. Sometimes you can have toxic femininity. It ain't just toxic masculinity. It could be toxic femininity.
So maybe you're gonna do another song for that. But now let's talk about let's talk about what you have on the table right now. So you kind of you mentioned some things like drugs, right?
On that song? I say
and even fornication.
Yes.
So what's the link?
These things are gateways. I I guess lower vibrational frequencies. If you want to stay from the word like sin and transgression, lower vibrational frequencies that can enable you to cross over to that other side that you may not supposed to be on. Like, is sometimes we get up in our emotions and we get in our feelings because of drugs or because of sexual relationships, and it can cause you to start to change yourself. Like, look at King Solomon, how he was the wisest man, but his downfall was all those different
that you want to do that can make you do a lot of things.
Yes.
So if you don't control yourself and you indulge in such things,
yes,
you're gonna do other things that after that you'll be like, is this me?
Yeah.
Is this me? But
self-control, like you said, though. Yeah. Because some people could do it and get through it.
Yeah, but not anyone. So
balance. We gotta have balance.
Yeah.
Can't be overly righteous either. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. So that'll be our last to listen to on the show. So this will be first time playing on air. Other songs I've been playing, but this will be first time airplay. Wow. Yeah. So let's have a few of Toxic Masculinity from Goldie Gaddafi.
And it don't stop. Never. Life is a challenge, but you gotta keep it balanced. So clever. Even when you got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Cape 93.
Saving spot holder. Toxic masculinity, what happened to your femininity? I pray for your soul, Holy Trinity, cause that's the only remedy. About to pour libations, somebody pass the schnapps with the whiskey. Toxic masculinity, what happened to your femininity? I pray for your soul, Holy Trinity, cause that's the only remedy. About to pour libations, somebody pass the schnapps and the whiskey. Drug dealers made in projects, building shadow figures, crawling on the ceiling. Well, all he wish I could give you this feeling, no pun intended. Implore celibates, avoid fornication, for whores loving it. Attention deficit like child negligence, stick out like a sore thumb hit. Caught it red-handed like David, I buster. Find me with goons in the upper room like the Last Supper. The MC with the hammer and they know they can't touch this. Man, it's whatever, either choose the devil or be with the Lord forever. Took vengeance, boy that killed my cousin, so I stay low-key like Thor, brother. Calculated moves with a mathematical plan. I'm a very practical man. I do things you may not understand. My ex tried to stress me, but instead God bless me. Now these demons wanna test me, but they know they can't vex me. Yeah, they know they can't vex me. Yeah. Try and check me. Checkmate. Toxic masculinity, what happened to your femininity? I pray for your soul, Holy Trinity, cause that's the only remedy. Pour libation, somebody pass your schnapps and the whiskey. Toxic masculinity, what happened to your femininity? I pray for your soul,
that just came out today too.
Okay, yes, so that is the song. What are you saying?
Oh, I said that song was just released today on all streaming platforms.
Okay.
Toxic masculinity. You can, if it's on Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, TikTok, all them Jones. You go to Gaddafi, Toxic Masculinity, it will pop up.
Okay. So it's good that you said in the song that you are praying for them. Yeah. You said you're praying for them. In the song.
I use the word in two ways, like prayer, like being prayerful, like praying to your God or whatever, and also like praying like how a predator preys on an animal.
Okay.
So it was a comparison. It was a double entendre.
Okay. So if you are to write lyrics of the song, would you put in the pray or the pray, the E or the A, if you are to write the lyrics?
Well. You do
it. Let me pray into bracket pray.
Let me give you the answer. Let me look at how I did it real fast.
Okay.
Let me see it. Give you an honest answer. Going to the notepad on the phone. Where is that song? Is that
you have the lyrics?
Yes.
Okay. So
yes.
Got like a sore thumb hit. Caught it red-handed like David, I buster. Find me with goons in the upper room like the Last Supper. The MC with the hammer and they know they can't touch this. Man, it's whatever. Either choose the devil or be with the Lord forever. Took vengeance. Boy, that killed my cousin. So I stay low-key like Thor, brother. Calculated moves with a mathematical plan. I'm a very practical man. I do things you may not understand. My ex tried to stress me, but instead God bless me. Now these demons wanna test me, but they know they can't vex me. Yeah, they know they can't vex me. Yeah.
93.3.
Try and check me. Checkmate. Toxic masculinity. What happened to your femininity? I pray for your soul, Holy Trinity. Cause that's the only remedy. Pour libation. Somebody pass your schnapps in the whiskey. Toxic masculinity. What happened to your femininity? I pray for your soul, Holy Trinity. Cause that's the only remedy. About to pour libations. Somebody pass your schnapps in the whiskey. Leave them pissed like a full bladder. Anyways, my girl bad. Stairway to heaven. Climbed up Jacob's ladder. Discover new land like Earl Ragnar. I'm being fruitful and multiplying while they still stagnant. Stunting on my baby mamas. I send Vikings to Valhalla. They claim horsepower till they aired out in they Impalas. Rappers mumbling like they came from that Babylon tower. Knowledge is power. Ignore cowards and cowards. And any man whose speech is froward.
Okay, yes, so now
but they like predators. How they
it's like you use them. You use both.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, depending on the line.
Yeah, exactly. Interchangeable, like you said. I like that. You know how you said that.
Yes, interchangeable. Depending on what you're saying, like I pray for you, your soul. Yeah, you said your soul. And you know one thing I like about you. You know those hip-hop artists rap, you know, they will be rapping and using some words that when you want to play the song on radio, you need to maybe do something about it. Yeah, so sometimes you can't even play it because of the words. But for you, you are so cautious about the words you use. Your words are decent, you know. Yeah, so when I'm playing your song, when you give me a song to play, if I want to play a song, maybe I wouldn't be able to listen to it before I play it, but I don't have any fear that you're gonna say a word that I would have to apologize or anything. That's one of the things I like about Goldie Gaddafi. Yeah, you know when you listen to a lot of songs, there are a lot of words, F words and N words, you know, right?
Yes.
But you don't do that.
Yes, I make sure I be careful what I send to you too.
Is that what?
I said I gotta make sure I be careful what I'm gonna send to you music-wise if I want to be played on the radio.
Why do you have songs, you know, that you put in those words?
I mean, as I grew up, when I first started, you know, rhyming, rapping, maybe in my younger years, but as I mature, I try to, because I know I'm you know, a man, sometimes all he got is his words. So if you're gonna hang on to my words, let me be careful what I say then.
Okay. You know what I mean? So that is your past, like when you were starting.
Yeah,
now.
And, you know, when you read and you prove your vocabulary, you can use more words, I guess. Yeah. You know, and not just, you know, profanity or things that's, you know.
So what do you think about those who sing, rap, and they can't finish a song without putting in those words?
Sometimes there's no other word to describe but the word that they come up with and coming from their mental reservoir, from where their standpoint that they may be mentally. So you know, to each his own. You know, I'm no one to judge. Sometimes I get
you. Yeah. You for yourself. So you talk for yourself.
I ain't perfect, you know what I'm
saying? Sure. All right, so we need to wrap up. There are people listening.
Wow, really?
You've got fans. Yeah. Wow. And I hope that you're gonna see your fans when you're performing. So tell your fans about your final words to your fans listening, and most importantly, that they should come and watch you perform during Panafest.
Yes, and that's the 25th through the 2nd, the 25th of July 2023 to August 2nd 2023. This is the dates for Panafest performances in Cape Coast at Dissidel.
Okay. And you're on?
I'm on the 25th and the 28th.
Okay.
So
if you want to watch the performance of Goldie Gaddafi live,
yes, absolutely.
Be there.
Absolutely. Be there, be square.
Okay. Your final words to your fans.
Yes. Peace. You know, you can do all things through Christ. You know, strengthen yourself spiritually. Stay on your A game and get to that bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Yo,
thank you so much.
Blessing.
All right.
Magbliss.
All right.
The Empress.
From the top, and it don't stop.